Bonjour everyone. Welcome back to another diecast showcase. On today's episode, I thought I'd share with you some of my favorite Hot Wheels premium Japanese cars that I have in my collection. As mentioned in a couple previous episodes, I'm a really big fan of JDM cars. Yeah, I have a nice selection here that I picked out from different series. They're all going to be carded, all premium as mentioned, so metal on metal, Real Riders. I've got some Boulevards, some modern classics, some street tuners, some hyper haulers, all kinds of different Japanese vehicles to show off. I tried to be a little bit more varied in regards to brands there, but there's definitely a slight predominance for my favorite brand, Nissan. Nevertheless, we'll get right to it and start off with a Boulevard release. This would have been from last year. So I was very happy when they decided to come out with the new casting for the A86 Corolla. Obviously, the previous one, not that it was bad, but let's just say that we're talking about proportions that may have been a little bit off. Not the best rendering of the car, especially when compared to other brands. So yeah, this one I really like. It doesn't have the panda livery that we're so used to. What I really like, this is a Ryu Asada design. If we're talking about the revamp of the casting, well, actually a redux. What I like, if we look at the front bumper, is the fact that it's a later model A86. So this would have been an 86, 87 spec JDM bumper. However, what's weird is that the rear lights, normally the later models like this would come with a red reflective bar that is above the tail lights, and that would do the full length of the rear. So it's kind of like early spec, like Zenki front rear lights and Cookie front lights and Zenki rear lights, which is kind of weird. The infamous four spokes that look like work equips in a very small diameter, since we are talking about a small car. Black hood, full detail obviously, so cool one. Boulevard Series, number 18. These were the cars that came in this one. I do have the three lower ones, the Toyota, the Nissan, and the Alpha. Twin mill, it's not really a casting that I collect, and the Cool Combi I had picked up, but I traded for another premium with one of my buddies that is really big into Volkswagens. So big plus for him, and big plus for me on the return as well. Alright, so let's continue on with another Toyota from the Boulevard series, but this is an older release. We're talking about 2019 license, 2020 release, Toyota Supra. This white variation, pearl white variation of this just came out in the Toyota set. This specific one, basically, I love the color. It's got Nitto livery on the side skirt, which is kind of cool. The 6-spoke T37 style wheels in black. A little bit of a lacking of detail on the middle grille on the front, as you can see, compared to the white version from the Toyota set. But the rear is literally identical. The casting itself is the same cast. I am hoping that we will get a revised cast with a normal Supra wing and a more stock looking body, lower body, because the air vents are literally not representative of any type of known body kit or a stock Supra. So hoping that'll eventually come to be. All right, next up, I'm going to show you the only Mazda that I've picked out for this specific showcase. This is from the Street Tuners series out of 2020. 2019 license, 2020 release. So Mazda RX-7 FD3S in yellow. So I guess a little nod to maybe Initial D, something of the sort. Really nice cast. Normally these are very well detailed in mainline form when they come out without any type of side tampo work. Example, the black version was a Super last year or the year before. Love this car. Really nice car. This version, I'm not too hot about the wheels. Because to me they look like Halibrand wheels, which are more I don't know, they'd be more appropriate, I find, on like a muscle car like a Cobra or a Shelby GT500 from the 60s or something of the sort, you know. Definitely and there is I'd put maybe an extra little dab of paint on that on the two side indicators as well. But overall, very nice car, very nice color. And you know, the styling of this car as a whole, the FD3S, is really, really something that I consider to be timeless. So, alrighty, let's check on another one of the series. So same series. This though, we're gonna get into Nissan with this beautiful 180SX Type X. So JDM version of the 240SX, S13 chassis. Type X will literally be recognizable by the specific body kit that it has on it. So rear wing, rear spats on the rear bumper, the side skirts, as well as the front bumper that you're going to see very well here in the artwork with the small rectangular lights on the top part of the bumper. Really, really nice car. It doesn't really show all that well, but this paint, actually checking under the light there, this paint is pretty much gloss. So don't have another black 180SX, I think, in my collection. So this is cool. I do have a few mainline versions of it, but this is my only premium. Really nice car that was my favorite car when I was 16, 17, 18 there. So, all right. Next up, we're gonna check out another Nissan. This is gonna be from the Hyper Hauler series. So we're talking about my favorite in this series. Oh, also, yeah, let me just show you the back there just so you can see what was in this series. I don't know, collectors that have been collecting for a while probably already know and probably already have the series, but there you go. I have the full set of these. Yeah, you'll be able to check out another one shortly. Yeah, really, really cool series. All 5 castings are great. And if you were wondering about the Supra, what's in this set, well, there you go. It's the one with the infamous hard body in mini truck 90s style. I do have that one. Do have the classic bug as well as the Chevelle SS, but I did not pick up the Mustang because honestly I find that recolors of the Need for Speed movie Mustang, you know, I don't know, it's not it's really not my favorite, So yeah, back to this Hyper Haulers Nissan Sunny pickup truck. I only picked up this and the F-150. This one and the F-150 I didn't even pick up when I stumbled upon this series the first time. because I already have the Fast and Furious one in red, but you know, I wanted to get an alternate there. I'll probably end up cracking open the beige one eventually. So, but yeah, this is super cool. Second iteration of this little mini truck. First one being in the Japan Historics 3 in yellow. Again, the little 4 spokes on there. Very cool. In chrome, nice livery. I really like the overall vibe of this truck. It's very reminiscent of the 70s motorsport in Japan. Detailing is phenomenal in this one. I love the Datsun script on the back. Front end is very, very well done as well. Love the single round headlights and the delicate grille. Very cool truck. I really like it. Based on the Nissan Sunny, so very small hatchback. All right, next up, let's check out the other member of that Street Tuner series that I was mentioning before. S15 Silvia. So last iteration of the Silvia before it was discontinued. In nice pearl white, same wheels as the Supra we previously checked out, those 6-spoke T37s in black. Black spoiler. I think I would have preferred it white, honestly, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, the car's really well rendered compared to the first iteration of the S15 casting, which was heavily based on the, at the time, Drift S15s with a chopped roof. This one's much more stock looking, you know, no gaudy body kit, stock body lines and everything of the sort. Really nice car, really like it. And I think it's my only Hot Wheels S15 that I actually have, so yeah, really not a fan of the first casting. I wish they would have done a realistic livery for it, but yeah, we can't have it all, right? All right, so next up, out of the most recent Modern Classics release, casting I was really excited to see and extremely happy to find on the pegs. The infamous Lancer Evo 6 Mitsubishi, in my favorite color for a non-TME model, blue. I find the white wheels are really nice as well. They look like TME wheels, the white 10 spokes. Yeah, I really wasn't disappointed with this model. It's very nice. Second Evo 6 in my collection. The other one is not a Hot Wheels, and I've had it for a dozen years approximately, so very different. I may or may not have shown it off already, but if I haven't, you will be seeing it in the future. So this series is fairly recent, so I won't go on too long about it. I mean, it came out earlier this year. We know the cars that are in there. I do have the full set of this one, these ones as well. Talking about the M3 Lan Evo, the 3000 GTVR4, the Prelude, and the Z32 300ZX. So nice car, nice cars overall, nice set. Next up, something also that came out not too long ago, but that I was extremely surprised on one hand and extremely happy on the other hand that Hot Wheels took a hit at this. The Kp61 Starlet wide body with the N2 style fenders. Love the fact that they retained the black bumpers. Again, those 4 spokes polished. Very, very cool, very accurately done. It's a small car, and it is done small, but it's super, super wide, which I find really cool. It's literally, it would look like a street version of the race Starlets, the one make races that they used to have in the early 80s. So very cool stuff. Not my favorite color in red, but I mean, it works for this car pretty well, I find. So yeah, there you go. I am a fan of this casting, definitely, and I'm hoping for some recolors. All right, another one I really, really like. The R30 Skyline Premium. I do have a couple mainline versions of this, but this premium version with the 8 spokes that look like Watanabes. Actually, they seem to be 10 spokes. Are they 10? No, they're 8 spokes. Yeah. I mean, they're better represented actually on the actual artwork. These are the wheels that you want on an old school Japanese car like this. Perfect stuff, you know, the original paint job with the graphics detailing what's in the car. The double round tail lights, which are obviously signature Skyline. Front end's very well done. I was kind of surprised since this casting actually has front lights that are lens, since they're part of the glass portion. I was really surprised they painted over that. But I mean, it's pretty much the only gripe that I could have against this specific casting. I mean, everything's good on it. And the GH3, I mean, I have the full set. It's a fairly recent set, so. But all nice classic cars. Again, that first iteration of the Sunny Truck, the Mazda Cosmo in stock form, the City Turbo, which you can't really go wrong with. It's a cute, great casting. Nissan Silvia, which is awesome. I like this in stock form way better than the fast rewind version that I also have, and the KDR30. So very, very nice casting of a car that I really, really like. All right, next up, this one is actually part of car culture as opposed to an actual name series, but it's a golf set that came out. Let's see, what year is this? It's been 2018 copyright, so 2019 release. Already 3 years old. Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX. Got multiple variations of this one. It's one of my favorite Hot Wheels castings. It's a really nice car. A little bit larger than the Skyline. But not a big car per se. It's going to be like intermediate size. In this Golf livery, it looks really good. I love the two-tone 4-spokes, which we're seeing a lot of, obviously. Chrome lip with the orange center. Rear's really well done. It's my favorite part of the car. Kind of looks like if you look at it straight up from the rear, I find it kind of looks like maybe a 68 Buick GS 400 or something of the sort, you know. It's got some American vibes going, even the roof line. This is a 2+2 car, so there is a rear seat. It's not a 2-seater, which is why the roof is a little bit longer, but this is a really nice car. Nice deco. I mean, I can't really fault this one. Here's what was in this set. I do have the Fiat. I did not pick up the Mustang at the time. Never found the McLaren on the pegs. I know that they have it at my local diecast, well, semi-local diecast store. And the Golf Mark 7, honestly, I just don't find that black stripe there on the side. I really, it's kind of like people faking an Audi R8 with an Audi TT or something like that. See, I used to see that a lot in the car shows. So, all right, next up, we have out of the fast wagons the Nissan Skyline van. This is an old Yokohama livery. For those who may be wondering what the heck is going on with the kanji on the side there. Well, you saw in my last video for my thrift store haul that I actually picked up the one from the cargo carriers. I also do have, as mentioned in that video, the number 3 Team Transport with the Advan livery and the carry-on. And this is actually, I think, out of the 3, my favorite. And the cool thing is, this is Yokohama. And the other, the Team Transport number 3 is Advan. So, I mean, it's the same company, which is really cool. I'll figure something out to compare both side by side eventually. But I'm not cracking my premiums anytime soon. All right, going back to the Boulevards. This is going to be a 2020 release. R33 Skyline GTR, Nismo. I believe it's S-Tune in this case. With the gray T37 silver paint, Nismo graphics kit. You know, the lesser liked GTR, I guess, but they're becoming legal now, so I get the feeling they're going to get way more popular, and they've already risen in price stratospherically. So yeah, I really like this car. Definitely looking for that twin pack of GTRs, the R32 and R34 Nismos, just to complete the set. I do have the Team Transport with the R34 GTR, but I really don't want to crack it open, so we'll see. One day, maybe I'll find it. Although twin packs in Canada, I have not seen a whole lot. Let's just put it that way. I was lucky enough to get the 3 first ones, but haven't seen any since. So, all right, next, modern classics. So same series as the Evo, the Blue Evo 6 I showed you before, S14, same type of livery as we saw in the S15 just before. Literally the same spec, same wheels, same pearl white color. Rear lights on this are a little bit cartoony, but I mean overall the casting is really good. The front end's really well done as well. The little Silvia badge above the grille, I find it's very well rendered. And this is a later Cookie model as opposed to the Zenki that had rounded lights instead of the angrier looking ones there. Yeah, really nice. JDM again. So most of these are right-hand drive, which is really cool. Next up, we have, out of the Fast Superstars set that came out last year, or actually beginning of this year, I believe, the R34 GTR, Nissan Skyline. Very nice, very nice blue. It's not, it kind of looks like Bayside blue. I find it's a little bit dark to be Bayside blue, but I mean the wheels are perfect because this car actually had the Volk RE30s on it. It's not RE30s, but the 10 spoke is pretty close to what the wheels look like in the movie. Very well rendered front end. This casting is phenomenal. I really like this casting by Hot Wheels. Here's the other 4 cars in the set. You've got the off-road Charger, which I'm not a fan of. The 70 Chevelle SS. I don't think I have the primer version because I have one that's really close. The one that I really wanted from the set was the 70 Nova because I love the car. I do have that one. GR Supra, obviously, honestly, the Tampa work is awful on it. Very pixelized, very disappointing in person, so I decided to not pick that one up. Alright, so next up, out of the which was this again? Door Slammers, yes, Door Slammer series. Can't really have a JDM showcase with, especially Hot Wheels JDM showcase, without a Datsun 510. Love the livery on this one. Kind of like Italian colors, or Tic Tac, or Alitalia, or you know, those kind of things. The white base with the dark green and red. Again, those 4 spokes, this time in white, really nice. You've got the hood pins, and this is the old casting with the front fascia that's part of the base, as opposed to the later one, which is kind of normal because we're talking about metal on metal. Love the artwork on these cars, by the way. It is really nice. I believe I have the whole series of this as well. Let's double check. Yep, I do have the whole series of this. So Beamer 2002, Ford Escort RS 1600, the Alpha Julia Sprint GTA 510 that we just checked out, and the Magnus Walker Urban Outlaw Porsche 911. So I do have all 5 of these, and I find it's a really cool series. Nice retro little race cars. Alright, last but not least, Last one out of the modern classics that I'm going to show you today. The phenomenal Civic EG Hello Kitty. I don't know. I look at this car and I smile and I almost feel like laughing. It's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, it's funny. I don't know. I see this basically with a boosted K series making Hellcat owners cry on highway poles and things like that. So I don't know. It's a cool little car. Civic EG is part of my youth, literally. Everybody wanted a Civic when I was growing up and just got my license. Everybody wanted to modify the Civics and dreamt of B series swaps and, you know, lowering springs and catback exhausts and Honda S200s and all kinds of stuff like that. So this is a really cool one. The staple of the tuning community, and the Hello Kitty livery just adds a little touch of Japanese to it. So well done casting. Wheel arches are large, as they often are with Hot Wheels. But I mean, overall, it's a very well executed one. I don't have the yellow version that came out before, which is one that I would really like to get, but now it's rare and very expensive, and I don't think it's really worth my while, because for the same price I could get something from Paris 64 or whatnot there. Yeah, we'll just finish off by checking out the cars that were in this series. It's pretty recent, so there you go. So you see the S14 we saw earlier. Got the STI 22B, which I have the full series of this as well. Mark III Jetta, which looks way better than an F&F livery in my opinion. And my favorite of this specific set, even if it's an oddball because it's not a modern classic at all, is that 280 SEL 4.5 Mercedes. The small 4.5 V8. Yeah, so that'll pretty much do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this little showcase. I'll definitely be showing you more, because I do have a heck of a lot of premiums. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to be notified of future uploads, and of course feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Which one was your favorite? Which one did you not like? And until the next video, I will wish you a great day. Take care and bye-bye.